Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nightwind Archer. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having fun, because I sure am. Alright, I just wanted to say really quick before we get started that the game that I'm running is on medium settings. So just so you know, like if we look at the video here, I have it on medium, so it's not the highest quality that this game can go. It can go all the way up to maximum, but my laptop isn't good enough to run on the highest settings and run OBS at the same time. When I'm not running OBS, I can usually get it up to ultra, and it do okay, do pretty good in ultra, but with OBS running, it lowers. I have to lower it down to make sure that there's no skipped frames and things. So anyway, with that out the way, thank you all for joining me in this adventure. Now let's continue where we left off and do what we were doing last time. So first thing is first, I've been seeing this dang sky shard for who knows how long. I'm gonna collect that thing because I've been seeing it and I just, for whatever reason, I keep forgetting to collect it. So let's get that out of the way. One more thing I noticed is that last episode, right when it ended, we collected a, let's see, we collected a piece of gear on the chest, but I didn't equip it. Now it is heavy gear, and since I'm a Nightblade stamina build, normally I want to go with medium, but I don't have any medium gear, so I might as well take this. It's got more armor, it has a max health glyph on it, and it is also going to reduce the cost of block by 2.5%, which is kind of useless, but it's okay. At least it's a little bit better. Do we have any other gear in any of the other slots that would be better? Not really. Let's see. No, this is level 3. That's level 4. I've already got these. Is this better? Oh, this is a little bit higher level. I'm not really a Magicka build, but you know what? I'll take the extra Magicka. It's better than nothing, right? And then the reduced roll dodge, so we'll switch to that, and I think that will do it. Let's see, is there anything? You know what, I forgot to open my healthy rings, so let's take that. Let's also equip that health glyph. Let's go ahead and put that on the hands. So now my hands have a health glyph, and let's put on these rings, which I forgot to put on. Now we've got a little bit more health. So we're doing good there. Is there anything else I'm missing? Okay, we're okay. And I do have a experience scroll and a meal. Let's go ahead and use the meal to increase our stats even more. And there we go. So I've actually got a very healthy 32,000 health. And let's continue with the questing though. So, when we last left off, there was actually a NPC that I was supposed to talk to that was standing right here, but this is another player, not that person. But since I logged off and logged back on, that person's gone, so let's figure out where I need to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the zone guide, and I'm going to continue the zone story, and it's going to tell us that this is where I need to go, right there. So let's go ahead and head over there and see what the next step in the story is. Just to recap from last episode, we were able to save the Sylvanar is dead, but we were able to trap Ulendil and get him into custody, and he will likely pay for the crimes he has committed against Canarthy's Roost. Oh, there she is. Slow pause.
You, yes, you. Commander Karaneth needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Malmer attacked Quay from the sea. Commander Karaneth holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Malmer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
Hey, easy with the slow pause. Alright, I'll find Captain Karaneth. Alright, cool. So apparently Quay, which is this location, yeah, this is it. This location is being attacked by Malmer, so let's see if we can help them. It looks like the signal was sent out. So let's see. Oh, wow, look at all of those scrolls. There's a lot of scrolls. Hurricane assistance and salvage.
That Marmor ambassador was plotting against us all along.
Yeah.
It's as I said, Kirikolo. No good can come of them.
Quite right, my dear. It is a good thing Viceroy Paladil was here to put them in their place.
All right, we can hear those.
It's not all his doing. From what I understand, we have another to thank for that bit of business.
That would be me. Okay, I was just listening
That's so.
to those
Well,
guys.
if the prince was not directly responsible, he was at least involved in the matter. In any case, I am glad it's over. I couldn't bear another moment with those salty ruffians about.
Okay, I want to read this. Hopefully I'm not disturbed again. Hurricane assistance and salvage. To all citizens of Canarthy's Roost, the Dominion's gold fleet suffered extreme losses due to the recent hurricane. In this time of need, please do what you are able to aid the survivors. Hosting Dominion soldiers, if you or anyone you know are capable of hosting guests, consider opening your doors to Aldmeri Dominion soldiers in need of shelter. Okay, so they're saying, hey, help out in any way you can. Rescue and recovery. If you encounter shipwreck survivors capable of moving on their own, direct them to Temple of the Morning Springs. If trapped beneath wreckage or suffering from grievous wounds, alert any Dominion officer to assist. 3. Salvage prohibition. Stripping fallen Dominion soldiers of armor or weaponry will be considered a hostile act. Report any such activity to Dominion officers. Your cooperation is appreciated in this trying time. Well, what do they need it if they're dead? I guess they want to salvage that equipment to reuse, is what they're saying. What's going on here? Commander.
You there. The Marmor attacked Quay with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
All right. Zari said you were preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor.
And what can I do to help?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
All right, I'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna try to rescue these people and send them back.
Snakes.
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Quay.
Right, I heard reports. What happened here?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
That reminds me of the first episode again. Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack.
All right, what counterattack?
The Marine by the gate to Quay plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers.
Right.
I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
All right. Baranton.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
And what happened here exactly?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those
Serpents?
sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
Oh, I will, trust me. But listen, you should get to safety. Please, head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
All right. I admire your bravery. All right, I did what I could.
What are you doing here? That doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
Look, one of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
All right. Sounds bold. What can I do to help?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Quay. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Well, shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
You know, I think a wizard might be better. I need to think about this.
Don't take too long. The sooner we hit the Sea Vipers, the sooner we stop their plans.
You aided me at the Temple of the Morning Springs. I'd be a fool not to return the favor. Whatever the Sea Viper's plan, we should hurry.
Right, I remember. We, destroyed Uldor. Well, I hope, your master's sacrifice wasn't in vain. Come on. That seems like a really rude thing to say. All right. Are you sure you want to do this?
You've already proven your courage. If I'm to die in this battle, I'd rather it be at your side than alone on this beach. But we won't let it come to that. If you can hold the Sea Viper's attention, I'll do what I can to keep you on your feet.
All right, please come with me.
Then let's go. There'll be no more death at Malmor hands.
All right, let's go. We've got some damage to deal. All right, where are they? They're everywhere. All right, get out of here.
At last, I'm free.
All right, go. Gotta help more survivors.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea Vipers carved runes in his chest.
Again.
I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where's Nistel?
Hunting Sea Vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be all right.
Okay, well, did you learn what the Sea Viper's plan for Mistral?
Whoever wrote these notes has an idea. I'd start there.
Oh, thank you, I need this. All right, let's see. Wait, what did that say? It said, Eelsil's notes, page 1. Something's building, something big. The air in Cat's Eye Quay positively crackles. It's nothing like the ancient energies at the Temple of the Morning Springs. This is fresh, nearly bursting at the edges. The carvings on these bodies clearly has something to do with it. Ritual magic, perhaps? I must investigate further. The air is crackling with energy. Okay, Eelsil's notes. So Eelsil seems to already know something's going on, and he's investigating this area. I wonder if he's figured it out yet. Take this water skin. Oh, look, a book. Will that book be helpful? The Dockmaster's Lament. It was a beautiful day until I received yet another visit from an indignant Malmor captain. Apparently, patting the dock fee, half of what I used to, is grounds for deep offense. For a moment, I thought she might become violent. I handed over my last bottle of old Colovian plum brandy to smooth things over. These Malmors seem to be more and more demanding lately. What good is that treaty anyway? It wasn't always this difficult to take an honest cut. So the Malmor were getting angry with him, but I mean, what's new? Oh, leveled up. Let's go ahead and take those rewards. Let's claim the Swift Survivor Elixir. And get some more stamina. And I've got another skill point. Let's go with Master Assassin. It increases your physical and spell penetration against enemies you are flanking. Okay, so a little bit more damage when I'm flanking an enemy. Like right here. And stun, too. Nice. Alright. Oh, is this Nistel? Oh, she's dead. Examine the corpse. The Marine's body is covered in wounds. sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. Search the body. Her weapons are broken. Heavy scoring mars her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper. Okay, take the paper. What's the paper? Ah, the second page. It's no use. The rune carvings are too deep into the subjects. None survive the process. Only the Malmer can tell me why these carvings matter, and they've proven somewhat resistant to my questioning. The energies seem to flow towards the cave mouth at the end of Cat's Eye Quay. Could there be a connection with those serpent-shaped totems? I must learn their secrets. Okay, so serpent-shaped totems, carvings inside of people, and they end up dying. Some very dangerous and mysterious stuff going on. I mean, I think they're you know, starting more storms. I mean, that's what they were doing last time. Okay, we've got to go down these docks here. This is the cave. This seems to be the cave where, at the end of Cat's Eye Quay, this is it. This might be where they're all hiding. Oh, who's this?
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
Are you okay? What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked you?
Sea vipers, Maormer pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
I'm sure. And what did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
And why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
So they collapsed the cave and trapped themselves inside? Because a wizard was trying to get in? Alright, you should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs. I saw it myself.
Okay, so they still have a way out. There's a secret door. Okay, thank you. Okay, so did he give me a piece of paper here? Yes. Yilsil's notes, page 3. Exhilarating. The howling, the lightning. It's all energy drawn to the storm totems in that cave. Okay. But when I tried to enter, those fool Malmer collapsed the entrance. To any Dominion personnel who find the addled skooma smuggler with these orders, I seek another way into the cave complex. Approach if you see me about the key, so I may requisition your services in my search. Yilsil. Alright, I need to meet this Yilsil. He's always one step ahead of me. So there's supposed to be another entrance. Let's try looking somewhere further this way. Oh wow, look at that. Storm totems. This must be what Yilsil was talking about. And this appears to be Yilsil himself. Oh, what's in this backpack? Ooh! High elf style. Alright, let's go ahead and learn that. Where is it? Right here. This will teach me all of the high elf style. There we go. And now I can make armor in that style. Alright, Yilsil.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me? Do you mind?
Hey, look, I'm here to help you. We're here to stop the Sea Vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These Sea Viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanathi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
Oh, really? What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
Ah, I see. So they're sucking the energies out of these people by marking runes on them, and then using that as like a energy source for these storm totems. I understand now, thank you. And how can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question. It seems the Sea Vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Well, are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
I appreciate the confidence. Okay, let's try this and hope that I don't get electrocuted. All right, it looks like it worked, and I'm alive.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Well look, tell me why the Sea Vipers need these storm totems. I need this information.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
Release it just as quickly? What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the Sea Viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
All right, fine, Eelsil. All right, let's see if I can use these the conduit stones.
I can't stand that.
Lodestones. You can't stand him? Why?
Eelsil may be right. We should channel the energies away from those storm totems.
Right. Okay. All right, let's try it again. Good. Come on, let's keep going. We've got more of these to do. It can't be the only storm totem. How you liking the wet feet? I'm not. There we go. This lodestone is getting quite powerful. I can feel it pulsing with energy from all the energy we've collected from the previous storm totems. Another one. All right, good. Let's get through these. What is this? Roost Smuggler's Ledger. Current stock, 42 barrels of unprocessed moon sugar. Oh boy. 12 barrels of refined moon sugar and 4 barrels of processed moon sugar. And 7 cases of S, and we know what S is, skooma. 80 files per case. Jeez. So that's 560 files. With Dominion's sticky paws crawling around Canarthy's roost, we must keep production low. No outgoing shipments. Hide everything but unprocessed barrels. If the sticky paws ask, say moon sugar stores best in cool places. That's all the wind tunnels are. A cool place for sugar storage. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. Joan and Jode may have sent us a savior. One of our runners met a Dominion sailor who doesn't mind a little gold on the side. If the old Sea Cat's vessel makes it off the shoals, we have a way to make the Volcal Guard run. Okay, so they've already got escape routes. The Windy Cave makes sense. It's to keep the skooma cold. or the moon sugar cold. That actually makes a lot of sense. I love those little lore details that you don't pick up on until you read a book, and then you realize that it's not just an aesthetic thing, but there's an actual purpose to the wind. It's not just to, you know, it does make sense with the storm, the accruing storm that's building. That also kind of makes sense for that aesthetic, but there's more to it than that, and that's really cool. All right, let's get him. All right, is this enough? Perfect.
This is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Malma.
How is he doing that? He must be a really powerful wizard if he can use telekinesis. What the heck?
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm slave.
Okay, so he's a Psijic projection. Wow. And what does that mean exactly, this Storm Atronach?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Canarthi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
Well, all right. There must be a way to stop this.
Ah, there's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave. But the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
Ah, I see, I understand. All right, what happens when I release the Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Canarthi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
All right. I'll stop the Sea Viper ritual.
You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Canarthi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Okay, staying a safe distance. You do that. Very cool. So they've summoned a Storm Atronach, and they're overpowering it with storm energy until it explodes. Ah, there it is. They're feeding it.
Such things, but the books don't do it justice.
Wow, what a creature. This will be fun. All right. Cactida. Alright, got it. Alright, now let's disrupt this thing. Okay, I used the lodestone to disrupt the siphoning process. Let's do it to the other 2. There we go. We're starting to get it to weaken. Alright, let's get these Sea Vipers. Got it. Alright, last one.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the Tempest.
Oh god, he's coming after me. Oh god, what's happening? Is it gonna explode? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be much worse than that. Looks like it exploded pretty safely. Kind of a whimper more than an explosion. Perfect. Canarthi's roost is saved.
Come! You must leave this place! Follow me!
Alright. Coming. Okay. Razumdar, what's the problem?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
How did you find me?
The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
I see. Well, thank you for this weapon. I really appreciate it.
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
That's alright. I appreciate anything I can get. So, what do we do now?
The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places would that be?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
Alright, I'll head to Oridon and warn them of what the Sea Vipers are up to and what they did in Kenarthi's roost.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Okay. But before I go, is there a few questions I could ask you?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
Alright. And, what can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
A sanctuary, Well, I hope it's as nice as it sounds. And what about you? What exactly do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Do you think I'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
I see. Well, best of luck, Razumdar. Thanks for everything. Perfect. And I also get a level up reward, in which I will take the Leatherworker's Satchel, or medium armor, and we'll continue. I'll get a little bit more stamina. Let's talk to a few of these people to see what their closing thoughts are on this whole adventure.
I ran out of Maumar to kill. If you find any more, let me know.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
I suppose I'll mourn the Sylvanar. I must find oils for his body and tools for the rites. I can almost feel his hand on mine and hear him whisper, all things find their way. But they won't. He's gone forever. And soon, I'm to follow.
What do you mean?
The Sylvanar sustains the Green Lady. Thus has it always been with every pair. I am not long for this world. I believe I'll find the Maumar's home island. Before my beloved pulls me back to the Green, I'll drown them in a tide of Mara's tears.
Best of luck. Damn, she's got a sad story.
Today you saved Mistral from destruction. Kenarthi herself must watch over you.
And thank you for everything, Harani. Best of luck in Kenarthi's roost.
You're slow, but you turn the tide of battle.
I'm slow.
Sayeri admits that counts for something.
Well, maybe you should call me Quick Paw rather than Slow Paw. Thanks, Sari. And Sergeant Furion.
He's done. The Sea Vipers are defeated. I should feel like we won, shouldn't I?
Well, you should feel like we won because we did. Perfect. And Gathwin.
You're quite handy at defeating Malma's sorcery. I hope to see you again. Hopefully with Rurelian at my side.
Right, she's still trying to get Rurelian out of that trapped chamber. Because as you remember from previous episodes, we trapped Uldor with Rurelian, and he was a very heroic deed, but he's still trapped, and I just wish her the best of luck. All right, well, that will do it. I think next episode, what we will do is we will continue. Oh, and don't worry about that. That's a little bit of a mistake from an add-on I had. Don't worry about those little blue marks. They don't mean anything. So what I'm thinking is next episode, I'm going to continue this adventure, and I've been a little bit torn. Like, should I just continue doing what I've been doing with this main quest? Should I continue with the main quest and just talk to her and go to Oridon? Or do you think I should try to 100% this zone? As you can see on the left there, there's map completion. There's still more I could do here in Canarthy's Roost. There's this area right here, the Laughing Moon's plantation, as well as the Windcatcher plantation. There's other areas that could be investigated. And look, there's another spot right there, Hazok's Hollow. So there's other places and things to adventure here in Canarthy's Roost. Let me know in the comments if you think I should complete this zone before moving on to the next one, or if you want me to just continue with the story that's happening right now. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this episode, I am so glad you did, because I certainly did. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.